Hi, it's Reeves. I'm your Lexis rep at Boston College. Today, in this very short video, I'm going to introduce you to Shepards. If you ever want to Shepardize a document directly from the search bar, you can type in Shep: and then type in the exact citation for the case, and it will automatically open up the Shepards report. However, if you are in a case, you will always see the Shepherd symbol next to the case name. Also on the right, you get a snapshot of Shepards. This is really helpful because you get an automatic, very quick glance of how other courts have thought about this case. If you want to access the Shepards report, you can click on the actual symbol, or you can click Shepardize this document. Either way, it will carry you to the Shepards report. The Shepards report for a case is always broken out into 4 sections. You can bounce between these 4 sections by using the box on the left-hand side. The first section is your appellate history. So that's what happened in the case, right? So the lower court, when it got appealed, and so forth. What shows up in blue is your case. If you get to this list and you have a hard time making it out, you may want to click the map view. The map view will break it out and put it into a graph so you can see that this case started at a trial court and then was appealed up, and then from the state's highest court was sent back down to the state trial court to decide the cost and fees. Next, let's go to the second section, citing decisions. This is what students think of when they think of Shepards. When they think of Shepards, they think, is it good law or bad law? And that's what the citing decisions will tell you. Citing decisions is a list of every single case that has cited to your case that you have Shepardized. So for here, it's all of the cases that have cited to Strawn v. Canoso. Now, from here you get a list of all of the cases. You can always use your filters on the left-hand side to further narrow your results. So for example, if you only cared about Headnote 5 and you wanted to narrow it down to all of the cases that specifically discussed and cited to this case because of Headnote 5, you could layer that on. Right? Similar to shopping on Amazon, if you change your mind, you can just click the X and it removes the filter. However, I know that about 60% of you are probably visual learners. So if you go up to the grid view up here in the top right-hand corner, it's going to put all of your results into a grid that's a lot easier to read. So from here, you can see that in New Jersey, 6 cases have either overruled or disagreed with this case in some shape or form, while 13 have treated it positively. Just because you see a red stop sign doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot cite to this case. So for example, if you were in Vermont or Hawaii and you wanted to cite to this case is still good law, right? You have positive treatment for this case. So the Shepards report is a very, very helpful tool in determining whether the case is not only still good law, but whether it's good law in your actual jurisdiction. I strongly encourage you guys to use the grid while you figure out how to read the Shepards report. The last 2 sections are the other citing sources and the table of authority. The other citing sources is a list of everything that isn't a case that has cited to this case. So that might be treatises, law review articles, annotated statutes, or even other case documents such as case briefs and memos. The table of authority is exactly what you think it is. It's a list of every single case that your case cited to for support. So this table of authority has 42 items in it, and you can see that Strawn cited to 42 cases, and from here you can go through and see the depth of discussion, which tells you how much did they really rely on that case and whether other courts think that these cases that they cited to are good law. We'll learn more about Shepards when I come into your class. Until then, this is just a brief introduction.